Welcome to this guided meditation. My name is Anne Ahokangas, and I invite you to build a sanctuary in your mind. And remember that as you're building this sanctuary, you have everything you require, including lots of money, because in your imagination, everything is possible. So let's begin with the size and shape and design, because it's entirely up to you. So let's begin with choosing a location. Where would you like your sanctuary to be? It can be either real or imagined. On a mountaintop, floating over the ocean, on the moon. Create the landscape as you please. Add rivers, rock formations, greenery, flowers. What do you want the outside to look like? What size is it? What shape? What color? What kind of an entry does it have? Knowing that your sanctuary is special, it permits only you to enter. How does it know it's you? Do you have a special key? Does it read your handprint? Or are there secret words? Or does it just recognize you? And know whenever you enter or exit your sanctuary, you are automatically passing through pure white love. Know that as you do, you are surrounded, filled, and protected, healed, and loved. And that here, there is only that which is for your highest good, and for the highest good of all concerned. And it is in this place that you find your inner wisdom. It knows everything about you, and it cares for you totally and loves you unconditionally. And as you bring your awareness to this master teacher, to this inner wisdom, it automatically shows up. In this place, there are no limitations other than the ones that you place here. This is a limitless place. So let's begin. So take a moment now and just get comfortable where you're sitting. Close your eyes and simply be aware of your breath. Follow it in and out. Don't try to breathe. Don't consciously alter your rhythm of breathing. Just follow the breath as it naturally flows in and out. And if you get lost in thoughts, return to your breath. And invite in your inner wisdom. Let's call it your master teacher. And invite your master teacher to be here in this beautiful place with you. As you breathe and relax, imagine your master teacher kneeling behind your chair and gently whispering into your ear a few words of encouragement. Words that you will use often on your path, whether it be from illness to health, from negative thinking to positive focus. From a fear of death to affirming life. Know that there are just a few words, maybe 3 or 4 or 5. Take a moment now and listen carefully. Your master teacher is repeating them over and over. Listen. What are they? As your master teacher repeats them, relax. Let them go deep. Hear them repeated over and over. And notice how after a while, it becomes hard to tell if the words are coming from your master's mouth or from inside your own head. Thank your master teacher for giving you those words. And as you thank your master teacher, just see it gently move away, back to where it came from. And turn your attention back to your heart center. where here you see your words of encouragement, almost like they were painted on a wall of your mind in large golden letters. And just look at them. And as you look at them, you realize that these aren't just words of encouragement. They are an accurate statement about you, here and now. Notice that there's a pedestal in front of you. And there's a gift from your master teacher on this pedestal. What is it? It represents your words of encouragement in a symbolic yet physical way. And now take a deep breath. And remember that whenever you enter into meditation, pause for a moment and read your words of encouragement on this wall. Let the words touch your heart. Whenever you feel challenged on your path, remember that those are not just words, but a fundamental truth about you. And take a moment now and thank your sanctuary for being here whenever you need it. And as you leave your sanctuary, the door automatically locks and is only available to you. And now, bring your attention back to the room, back to this time and place, and gently open your eyes. And join with me in affirming, and so it is.
When Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah. Windy Yahoo, windy Yahoo, windy, windy, oh, 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 hey Yahoo, hey Yahoo, yeah, 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 yeah.
The one I take care of for Cheryl doesn't go like that. Yeah. But it does bug. Yeah.
Gate, gate, aragate, arasamgate, bodhiswaha. 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 Gate, gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Swaha, Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Swaha. 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 Gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate. To Mamina.
Even put it on my belt and I didn't turn it on. Anyway, good morning, everybody. My name's Reverend Pat Ball. I am a retired Unity minister. I get to do fun things like be the presider today at this wonderful service. We've got some newcomers here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you. And if you have any questions, just ask anybody. We're just all here and friendly, and it's just wonderful. And I gave you packages, so you've got information you can look at later. So we are a tithing ministry. That means that 10% of everything we receive goes out to bless other charities. And so we give 5% of half of that 10% goes to support other Unity communities and the Unity Association in Canada. We're having our conference this year in Calgary in May. Should be fun because last year it was virtual and this year it's in person. So that's going to be fun. The other half of our tithe goes out to bless a local charity, and for this quarter it's Mission Services, which does so much good work. Oh, what happened to the power?
No, we don't have it right.
Oh, the power is gone. No. You are the power. The power is never gone. So please, here's Emilio to sing for us, God You Are. Oh, and do you want to advance it?
Oh, sure.
You do the advancing.
Which button am I pressing?
I'll show you. Come here. It's worn off. All right, here, give it to me. I'll do it. You're sure? Okay. Carry on.
Hello, welcome. This is what we do here. All right. We have fun. God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every midnight. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunrise. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every star shine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. 'Cause you are the very breath I breathe, and your perfect love created me. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything that's everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Cha-cha-cha.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Emilio. You're right. We have the power. We just talked about it. It's everywhere. Yes. So I have been gifted with the opportunity to open us in prayer today. Let us just take a moment and affirm the truth that indeed Spirit is everywhere. Love is everywhere. Within, without, above, below. Love is all there is. And because love is everywhere, there is only one presence, one power, one mind, one heart beating us, loving us, filling us with joy and enthusiasm, bringing us everything we need exactly when we need it. And we know that we create this openness to receive by our thoughts, by our mind, by our actions, by our beliefs. And so we work at letting go of the old beliefs that no longer serve us and opening our mind to the new. We are so grateful for Unity Hamilton Spiritual Center, for everyone that's here in person, everyone that's here online, those that have not yet discovered us, those who are on their way. And for this and all our so many blessings, we say thank you, Spirit. and so it is. Amen. I can do it. It's okay.
Thought this was six minutes long, so please join me in singing this.
6 minutes?
I don't know, maybe 5. The Father are one. I and my Father are one. I know, I am, I and my Father are one. Ooh, I and my are one. I and my mother are one. I know, I am, I and my mother are one. Ooh, I and my brother are one. I and my brother are one. I know, I am, I and my brother are one. Ooh, I and my sister are one. I and my sister are one. I know, I am, I and my sister are one. Ooh, I and the children are one. I and the children are one. I know, I am, I and the children are one. Ooh, I and the elders are one. I and the elders are one. I know, I am, I and the elders are one. Ooh, I and the earth are one. I and the earth are one. I know, I am, I and the earth are one. Ooh, I and the universe are one. I and the universe are one. I know, I am, I and the universe are one. Ooh, I am one with all that is. I am one with all that is. I know, I am, I am one with all that is. I am the truth and the way. I am the truth and the way. I know, I am, I am the truth and the way. Ooh, I am the light of the world.
Wow. We are everything. Because everything we are is God. It's kind of like we're drops of water in the ocean. So we have all the characteristics and attributes that God has. That's our I am. Now it's time to hear the Absolute Word by Reverend Paul Hasselback. He's adapted the daily word and he's created it more absolutely. So the word for today is together. I am better when we work, play, and pray together. Isn't that true? Isn't it great to come here on a Sunday and during the week? Joining with others to work makes the job easier. Joining together for fun multiplies the enjoyment. I give myself a boost and brighten my mood when there's camaraderie, cooperation, and support. All people everywhere are both divine and human. In our divinity, we're identical. There's only one. While in our humanity, we're unique, all different. When I work, play, or pray with others, something greater than the sum of our individual efforts and insights result. The awareness of divine love grows and multiplies as we recognize it in one another and give it fuller expression in ourselves. Work becomes more productive, play more enjoyable, and prayer more fulfilling. Together, we practice more good work and feel more joy and happiness than any of us could accomplish on our own. And so it is. Wow. All right. Oh, my goodness, the old weave. Oh.
Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, together in love. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the other, but we are entwined with one another in one great tapestry. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, together in love. We are different instruments playing our melodies, each one tuning to a different key, but we are all playing in harmony in one great symphony. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, together in love. A moment ago, still we did not know our unity, only diversity. Now the Christ in me greets the Christ in thee as one great family. Weave us together in unity and love.
Boy, that brought back memories to those of us that have been at SEE classes down at Unity Village. The last night of the week, we would all get together for a service and we would join in a big circle, about 300 people just singing that. And of course, you have to do the Unity sway, you know. And you remember that, Sheila? Oh my goodness. All the harmonies. Yes, yes. Whoops, what just happened? Did I push the wrong button? No. Well, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Mishka Kapadia, and guess what she's going to be talking about? Tapestry thinking. Does that sound a little familiar? Here you go. Mishka, take it away.
Thank you. What a beautiful segue into this talk today. As Emilio was singing, and the Weave song was literally weaving this moment for me, this talk for me, the meditation for me. So I encourage you to take everything that you've gathered thus far this morning and weave it into all the conversations we're going to be having. I'm going to be prompting some questions at you that will help you churn your mind, your thoughts. Tapestry thinking is what we're talking about. And so we're going to weave these thoughts together. Talking about how our thoughts, our actions, and our reality, like a tapestry, can be so beautifully layered. Like this morning, it's been a layered morning for me. I've been enjoying not just the conversations we've been having around the table, but the beautiful meditation, the sitting in silence, the coffee time, our laugh, our interactions, just so beautifully layered together for today. And such is life. I want to pose this question to you, and it might sound a bit doomsday-ish, but are there times that you feel emptiness, hopelessness, perhaps a little helpless, unsure what's to come, what may happen, a bit of isolation perhaps sometimes, be it intentional or feeling isolated? How about appalled, just being furious and appalled? And where would these be coming from?
This week.
This week, yes. I had a moment this Friday where the weather took a toll, and I'm sure I could point to a few of them that I was feeling. And to sit with that, are you curious why that may be? That you may be feeling one of these emotions or a few layered of them? So emotions are always informing us how energy is moving through us and what we may be energizing in that moment. In that moment, that day, that month, that year, that season. What are we energizing? What's moving through us? And staying curious with that. Could it be because of everything that is happening in the world right now? Is it because how hopeless it all is and how helpless we all are? I felt that. The humanness of it. Is it because we are living through some real uncertain times? Or do you suppose we may be letting the outside world influencing our inside world? Could we be giving our power away to external forces? Could it be that you may have stunted your curiosity? Staying curious on why we may be feeling a certain way. We are all individually creating our lives. We know that. We kind of get that. What is my day going to be looking like? I'm planning. And simultaneously co-creating with each other all day, every moment, co-created, weaved in, layered together with each other, with our spirits, with our gifts, the present that we are. What does that mean for everything that we cannot control, though? That's the part that can be the hook or the sticky joint. How about we pull in some artistic inspiration from tapestries? This is the layered part that I love taking a visual from. And the song that Emilio just beautifully expressed on how layered we all are. Let's conceptualize what it takes to create this beautiful art piece. From mere threads to a beautiful tapestry. All those colors, patterns, shades. So as we look at what it takes to actually build this beautiful piece, it would have perhaps taken some thought, some imagination, some inspiration, some preparation, some conversation, some curiosity around color and texture, palette keeping, weaving those colors together to see what they would look like. And finally, planning an action. Can you see what adds to the beauty of this art piece? Imagine all the pieces to be the same shape and same color. Imagine the texture to be flat. Is there any appeal or curiosity left for this art piece? What if you could take that same thinking into your daily life? When you don't agree with someone or hold another point of view, can we think of this tapestry piece and the expression of it and how beautiful it comes together with the different thinking? Can you still appreciate the art in our differences? The different shades, the different colors, the textures, the edges, perfectly imperfect edges. When you free yourself from the idea of separatedness and differences, only then can you have compassion and understanding. That is how we can have the energy we need to transform this thinking and this world, transforming ourselves and the world. A Vietnamese Buddhist monk, I take a lot of inspiration from him as well, and he's written a few books. Thich Nhat Hanh, in The Zen and the Art of Saving the Planet, says, in Buddhism, we always understand action as having three aspects: the thinking, the speaking, and acting. When we produce a thought, it is energy, it is action, and it can change us and change the world in a good way or in a bad way. If it is the right kind of thinking, it will have a healing, nourishing effect on the body and your environment, which is why we always say change your environment, change your future. Right thinking can make the world a better place to live. How are we contributing to this environment? Speaking can have the effect of releasing tension, reconciling conflict, or bringing hope. Speaking is a kind of energy, a force. Do we see when we're speaking that we're using our force, that we're using our energy? And physical action is also an energy that we normally do see when we're physically moving and doing and getting things done, that can bring healing to ourselves and the world. We can do something that has the power of protecting, of saving, of supporting, and bringing relief. Every thought you produce, every word you pronounce, everything you do changes your body, your mind, and your environment. The environment in which we find ourselves is us. And it is the result of our actions. You have to be responsible for both your own body, your mind, and for your environment. Your environment is you, with mindfulness and compassion and understanding. You can assure a better future for yourself and for the world. So does this mean that we are all going to always live in this perfect world in a kumbaya style? That would be lovely. The idealist in me definitely is appeased by that thought. We're holding hands, weaving our energies together. But can you imagine for a moment where everyone thinks the same thoughts, performs the same actions, and says the same things? Let's bring in the image of that really pale white weave tapestry that I had earlier. How is that feeling? No freedom of speech, no freedom of thought, no freedom of action, no freedom of choice. How does that thought sit with you for a moment where you just don't have that freedom and we're all one shade of thought, one shade of belief, one shade of action? Ernest Holmes, in Can We Talk to God, one of his lectures, says we would defeat the very purpose of life should we live in a continuous state of meditation or prayer, oblivious to the objective world. The practical values of spiritual perception remain latent until objectified. Any attempt to isolate oneself from the world of action is contrary to the order of the universe, therefore futile. Which is an interesting thought when we are sitting in meditation there and we're feeling this oneness and we're feeling a collective energy. We want to stay there. But what good is it if we cannot apply it practically in our daily lives, feeling those emotions that connect us to the thoughts that perhaps came up during meditation, during our learnings, during the spiritual growth that we do together, reading, connecting. All of that is the contrast that gives us perspective. We live in a world full of contrasts. That's what makes it so beautiful. Imagine all the shades of blue, imagine all the shades of yellow, gold, orange. Contrast of seasons, colors, landscapes, all the natural elements, air and water. And yes, this contrast also translates into personalities, perspectives, beliefs, and opinions. Can you see why? I'd like to introduce you to the banyan tree. Just taking a look at this picture of this majestic being, has all the elements, has a variety of colors, a few textures to enjoy. Taking that in, the banyan tree is often called the tree of life because it serves as a microcosm of the universe. This gorgeous beast is native to India. It is a self-sustaining system where animals, birds, and humans find shelter, nourishment, and perhaps nature's wisdom, where they probably share with each other about the season, what's about to come, how to protect, collectively growing, collectively being, and collectively doing towards their shared goals and survival. Its vast interconnected roots and branches reflect the spiritual idea that all things are interdependent and that no being exists in isolation. The banyan tree is unique because its roots grow from the branches. So just picture this, its roots are growing from the branches and reach down to the ground, forming new trunks and expanding the ecosystem. How's it contributing to its expansion, to its growth, and the potential for everything around it? What can we learn from the banyan tree? No single root or branch is independent. All are part of a greater whole. As much as we love to see our differences and individuality, which does make us such a beautiful, unique being, we are contributing to something much bigger. Can we remember that on a daily basis where we're feeling differences? Like the banyan tree, human societies are interwoven, our actions, our thoughts, and our energies shape and sustain each other. We are pouring into each other every moment. It reminds us of the ripple effect, where even a small action can impact the entire web of life. A small action, like the butterfly effect. I think this was a study that was done on how the single flutter of a butterfly could change the environment far, far away, not just in its close vicinity. So what is that butterfly effect going to be? That is you. That is so unique to you. The whole planet is one giant living, breathing cell with all its parts linked in symbiosis. This extract is from The Art of Living, another Thich Nhat Hanh? A little tricky there. Can we pledge to remain curious of things we may not have considered, may not have been in our preview? To be in wonder of the contrasts in life. Can we pledge that? Can we become curious of our contributions towards abundance, towards hope, tenacity? How are we building it for ourselves and perhaps even offering to others? How about community and gratitude? Ultimately, peace. It seems to be we talk a lot about peace. And how are we contributing towards peace? The thoughts, the beliefs, the actions, towards peace? Looking at this little tapestry piece, I want you to just soak in and take some inspiration of its uniqueness. Find yourself in this piece, your contribution, your actions, your expression. I want you to know that you are woven in this grand tapestry. You are open, vast and open. You are an ocean. You are golden. Soak that energy in. You are chosen. Your devotion is pure love. Please join me in affirming. I embrace my connection with all of life. Thank you for playing with me today.
Thank you, Mishka. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Free. Can I start over? Oh, goody. I like that. That's power. Yeah. Here we go. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes of the past. I am today all things are way brand new. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy and happiness is yours and it's mine. I am love and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? Let me hear you say all is well. All is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. All is well. Oh, all is well. All is well and unfolding as it should. I am cloaked in the Spirit. I am fed by the divine. I am one with all that is. My soul is free from time. I am blessed and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well? Don't it feel good? All is well. Just to know that all is well. My soul is free from time. All is well. All I gotta do is change my mind. All is well. I'm free, y'all. All is well. Gonna feel good. All is well. And unfolding as it should, as it should.
You got it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mishka, that was so clear. It was really good. Thank you. I just loved, look at the questions that you had. They were right on. And so we're going to ask you guys, I got to do the next thing. What was your takeaway today? Those of you that are here, we have the microphone ready. If you're joining us online, please share your takeaway with us in the chat or the comments section under the YouTube video. Wendy is monitoring our online chat, and she'll share your takeaway with us. So who would like to share here?
This is very unusual.
Very unusual. Say your name first, so people that are. Okay.
Darn. It's Celia.
Celia.
And I used to tell my kindergartners that it would be really, really boring if we were all the same color and thought the same thing. So it was just an affirmation of that. But I love, and it seems really simple to just embrace your curiosity and to stay curious about things, and like I wonder what today is going to hold, or I wonder, if I'm going to meet somebody new or experience something new. And I loved the final affirmation about embracing my connection with all of life. And so I'm so glad to be back, and thank you, Mishka.
Thank you, Celia. That's great. That's great. Who's next? So we're a quiet bunch today. Okay. All right. Well,
wait.
Oh,
I got to get in there. Yeah.
okay. Say your name so people online will know who's talking.
Hello. Doesn't sound like you turned me. Oh, I am on. Oh, hello. Well, hello. So obviously I'm the different one, and I've gone through a lifetime of controversy. So actually, Celia, I echo you, because I've always said, wouldn't it be boring if we were all the same? So whenever somebody comes at me and says, oh, you need to have that filter there or whatever. Yes, I need the filter, but I still need to let it be known what I have to say. So if it comes over the wrong way, then you've taken offense. If not, it's complimentary. However, I am me, and that's who I am. And it took me a long time to realize that, because for a long time I was very guilty, felt a lot of guilt about offending somebody or doing this because I'm an extrovert. But I don't feel that anymore. I'm old now. And,
Old is relative.
You do
Diane.
adapt as you age. So I do have a little bit of filter now. And I it's still, again, it would be so boring if we're all the same.
Definitely. Thank you, Diane. Yes, looking around, for those of us that are here in this room, we are looking at artwork that is so different, so creative. Look at this front wavy thing. It's so beautiful. Everything is here. And that's thanks to Reverend Anne, who has such this creative mind. I can just imagine being in your mind and everything is in color, vibrant, color. I just love it. I was just looking at those pictures over there and wondering, boy, I would love to have that one that's over beside the girl at my house, the one that looks like in the pink with the pink and the moon. Oh, yes. They're going to be, are they for sale? Not yet. Okay.
Can I share something?
Yes, go ahead, Emilio.
The question that you had in the beginning was, do we let the outside world influence our inside? And yes, that's why I was saying, like this week, when I was hearing all this thing about tariffs and, thing about President Trump. Anyway, so the difference, talk about difference, how to appreciate that, or not necessarily agree with them, but how I can be at peace in spite of the differences of opinions, and be not have the same way of thinking, but to practice embracing, allowing it to be what it is. I have no control. See, that's the helpless part, right? And then and how can I feel empowered within the situation, within everything that's going on? And I think that's why meditation is an important tool for these days, these coming 4 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, anybody else? Oh, good.
Oh, Bruce has to say something. Of course, Bruce has.
Okay, if anybody is looking for some hope for the next 4 years, basically I heard a story. There's a guy, he was the governor of Alabama. His name was George Wallace.
Oh,
and
I remember
he got
George
shot.
Wallace.
And
Yeah.
he was paralyzed. But anyway, he had a come to Jesus moment, just like Saul to Paul. Like he realized that this earth isn't just golf courses and money and all this materialistic stuff. And then he started helping people. And I never knew that about him until I heard that story. And wow. So that gave me hope for this Trump guy type of thing. I think he hasn't had his come to Jesus moment. I'm still hoping that he does. So that's there's always hope somewhere. So thank you.
Yeah, the shot only hit the outside of his ear, so.
I don't wish anything.
All right.
I don't wish anything bad on him. He'll
No,
have his come
of
to
course
Jesus
not.
moment for sure. For sure.
Okay. Anything yet, Wendy? People are quiet at home? All right. Well, my takeaway was exactly yours. Like, am I letting the outside world influence my inner world? Am I making somebody or something other than God my higher power? Am I giving them the power to decide how I feel? And the answer to that has to be no. That is not how we're supposed to live. Eric Butterworth says that life is lived from the inside out. Don't let it be outside in. And just the whole idea of how we're thinking and speaking and acting reminded me of the Unity's threefold mind, idea, and expression, that they all have to come from the higher power down into us and out through us from God. And the fact that we're not all one color. Thank goodness, not all one shade. We don't all dress the same. I mean, look at the variety in here. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And the banyan tree. I love the banyan tree. It's so amazing the way it just keeps going and dropping down its roots. It's just always. So we have to realize, like the butterfly, the impact our small actions have on others. We never know. Yeah, it's just wonderful. So I want to thank you all for supporting our community in the many ways that you do, financially and by serving here and online, volunteering. This allows us to provide these services to you every week. So so you can give either by e-transfer or write a check payable to Unity Spiritual Center. The instructions are on our web page. So let's say the affirmation together for conscious giving. Divine love that I am blesses all I give and all I receive. Oh, and we're encouraging you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please click on that thumbs up there, the blue one that you see, and to subscribe. And any new videos we post will automatically be displayed in your subscription feed. You can also click on the bell symbol to receive notifications as we publish any new content. All right, One Power, one of my faves.
There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, yet you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baola, Angel angel's wings or heaven's door. Well, whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, oh, one power, one power. We speak so many languages, have different clothing, different colors, different names. But different is only dangerous when we forget that in our hearts we're all the same. And we'll remember when we close our eyes to see that such distances were never meant to be. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem, or Heaven's Door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your sign. It's the universe, it's music, Mother Earth or Father Time. Well, whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, oh, one power, one power. One power, one power, one power. It's the moment of creation. It's an everlasting peace. It's the freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. It's the sunshine on your face. It's the birthright of all nations. It's the boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby, the serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon for its love that's most deep. It's one power, one power. What we are is one power is the power of the love that lives forever in you and me. It's the power of the love in you and me. One power.
So much, Emilio. That just sums it all up, doesn't it? Just sums it all up. Gracie has a fan club apparently, and they want to make sure that they know that she's here and that she sees them, and she's blessing everyone. So just remember, we're here to pray with you. If there's something that you are concerned about or that you want to celebrate, please just send an email to prayer@unityspiritualcenter.com. And somebody will, well, Reverend Ann will get back to you right away or sooner. Let's say the prayer for protection together, shall we? The light of God surrounds you. I am the light. The love of God enfolds you. I am the love. The power of God protects you. I am the power. The presence of God watches over you. I am the presence. Wherever you are, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And now our last song, Daniel Neymood. And it's birthday Sunday too. After this, we'll have
Reverend Randy's birthday is coming up.
Yes.
February 7th, 6th. And who else? Yay! Oh,
Well, we're singing this first.
okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, good. Well, it's an idea whose time has come. A new generation decides as one of the same small planet we are born. It's never been so obvious before. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky, breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. The future of history is crystal clear. The borders between us will disappear. Of the same small planet we are born. There's no foreign country anymore. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky, breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. Well, some say I'm out of touch with the times, that this world is no place for a vision like mine. Well, still I can see it, and still I believe it. There's too many lives on the line. There's so many lives on the line. We breathe the same air. Oh, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky. We breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky. We breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better. Oh, you and I. We breathe the same air. We breathe the same air. We breathe the same air. All right. Mishka, Celia, Reverend, yay, Sandra. All right, on the count of, and everyone out there, born in February, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Everyone born in the month of February. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You are wonderful. God is blessing you now.
We love you. Thank you.